No, I already got a view on
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
there. I don't like this right here.
Hmm?
Don't like this right here.
That's what I said. You hear like that? They gonna review.
What's up? What's up?
It's your boy Jay Real.
And your girl Queen Fee.
Yes, yes, yes.
Today we talking about parenting.
Mm.
Big facts, small lies.
Big facts, small lies. So when you're a parent, what do you do? Especially if you. What do you mean? Like, oh my gosh. Just think about it. What if you were 17 and you just got pregnant? And the dude acting like, we about to talk about some stuff tonight. Ooh, get ready, y'all. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, world.
What do you do as a parent? You said, what if you were 17? Well, I had my daughter when I was 16 years old. 16. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I did what I knew I had to do. Be a parent the best way I knew. So that involved me getting a job, cutting out the kicking it with my friends. I had to grow up real quick. So I went to school. I went to school, went home, went to work, came back home every day. Every day. Weekends, I didn't kick it. I was a mom. If I went somewhere, my baby went somewhere. Um, sometimes I doubted myself as a parent, but all I knew how to do was do the best that I could. So
Yeah, and that's crazy because as you being a female, I know it's different. For all you females out there, all y'all females out there, it's different. Because we as men, even though some of us men, we do be on our period sometimes. Y'all didn't have no period. Y'all was pregnant for. What was that, Jerry? Shut up, mama.
yes, what through that?
I'm just saying, y'all might get that on our podcast. It might be some Jared shut up moments.
He be going all the way to the left instead of staying on the right track.
To the right. But anyway, so y'all was pregnant for 9 months, carrying this baby. Us as men, we've been doing Lord know what. Lord know what. But I know me personally as a father, when I saw my son for the first time, it was like, wow, how am I going to do this? How can I accomplish the ultimate goal? Because they always say that a black man cannot take care and raise a black child.
Who said that?
Willie Lynch. If y'all don't know, read the Willie Lynch book. Willie Lynch was an old white man that talked about nooses. He talked about how you got to be. What did he say?
You talking about what other people say?
Well, this is an old white man.
Who cares what an old white
I'm just saying,
said?
Willie Lynch. It's some savage stuff, y'all. We're going to talk about racism on one of these podcasts. Y'all going to be like, wow. I'm going to give you a little heads up. Willie Lynch, he taught the white people.
We're not talking about somebody's opinion on what they thought. What a black man can't do and what a black man can do. Right. Jared, shut
up. So anyway, we're about to talk about parenting. So, as a parent, I believe you have to be a teacher. You have to be a role model. You have to set examples.
You have to be a leader.
You got to be a leader.
Lead by example.
Yes. So how do you feel parenting it from back in the day till now?
Well,
when we was growing up.
You talking about our parents to us? It was a different era. So you was drinking the heck out of that juice.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta represent that Buckeye Nation. Let's go. What's up? Shout out to my brother Dave and them, man, in their podcast. We're gonna do something linked real soon with y'all, man. Shout out to the Buckeye Nation. Now, you see it. But yes, back to what you were talking about. I'm sorry. Back in the day to now.
What do you think about it? That's your question.
Okay. Well, I was raised. My grandma had me washing walls while the music was playing on Sunday. Earth, Wind, and Fire and them. The woman down the street could whoop your butt and then take you to your mama's house and be like, look, I whooped Jay Real's butt because he was acting up and doing something dumb.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
back in the day, it took a village to raise a child, and
yes, it did.
people was big on it taking a village. Nowadays, people don't touch my kid, don't say nothing to my kid. No, your kid need a whooping. Your kid need some straightening.
Straightening.
Your kid needs an outlet, somebody they could talk to. Because some of these parents, they don't even listen to their kids. They don't let their kids have an opinion. Sometimes your kid need to have somebody they could confide in.
Well, that goes back to also prime example,
Mhm.
and y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of parents nowadays they try to be friends with their kids. You're the parent, you're not their friend. You're the parent.
You are the parent, but you still are their friend too, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, true, true, true. You do have to be their friend.
Yes,
You do have to,
but
show them love.
you still have
You have
to
to, like, I'm sorry.
you still have to hold your ground as a parent, but still you still have to be their friend.
Show and support them.
Yes.
You gotta support them because there's some kids out here nowadays that don't even. If you think about it, they're scared to talk to their parents.
Mhm.
They're scared to tell them, like, hey, I messed up in school. They're scared that I was with little Johnny and me and Johnny was smoking weed. That's why I came in the house like this or something. Or any scenario. Hey, I want to get a job, but how do they go about it? So that's why it comes back to, like you said, being a teacher and a role model and a leader.
Yes.
So
Yes.
let's talk about the big facts of parenting today.
Well, number one big fact for everybody out there, don't doubt yourself as a parent
Mm-mm,
if you are doing your best.
mm-mm.
Parenting did not come with a handbook. Every day is a new beginning in parenting. When you have a child goes from an infant to a toddler to a kid to a preteen to a teen to a young adult to adult. And each of them stages, that is a new stage of parenting. You may have been a parent to a toddler before, but you've never been a parent to a teenager. And I can tell you this, parenting of a teenager is real.
It's real.
It's
It's real.
stressful. It's doubtful. It'll have you feeling hurt, feeling sad, feeling angry, feeling excited, feeling, proud. It's everything wrapped up in one. But always keep your faith. And there's a lot of organizations and groups out there um, that you could go to and be a part of to get parenting 101 parenting skills. Um, it was a program I went to, and this is when I was doubting myself as a parent. And I went to this program and I was hearing these ladies' stories, and I'm like, oh, dang. I said, I got a small problem compared to their big problem.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You got
mm-hmm,
parents that have lost their kids to children's service or to their family members, and they got to take these classes. They got to go to court. They got to prove to these people that they is a good parent to get their kids back.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that's sad. That's very sad.
You have parents that gave their kids up, that now the other parent don't want to let them see the kid. You have parents where their kids are acting out
Hello.
and they don't know how to control them.
Hello.
You got parents that just they doubt themselves. They so much in doubt they about at 90% doubt of their parenting skills. So me going to this class, I was like, oh, I'm cool. This little issue I got, let me just sweep that under the rug and go on about my day because I am a great parent.
Yes, yes. And you know what? Something I've learned also by me coaching football for like 12 years, I would always see the moms be at the football field, practice, conditioning, whatever. Where the dad? So that goes back to parenting. All you daddies want to Smack them cheeks. But when your son is about to play the big championship game, you're there, but you weren't there for the long haul. So that goes back to a lot of other things we were talking about showing love. So, like for example, even with me, my son. What's up, big dog? What's up? I see you, T. I see you, T. Shout out to my son T, man. He out here doing this thing. Different story. We're gonna talk about that in another podcast. But he went through so much and so many obstacles and hurdles in life. To see him graduate, it made, oh my man, it was a beautiful feeling. Even like today, I was at Ohio State at the Schottenstein Arena, and I'm seeing so many young men and young women for the state championship in wrestling. I ain't talking about no football, I ain't talking about no basketball. And I saw how the parents were gravitating to even the kids whose parents wasn't there. And that goes back to what we talk about when it comes to support.
Yes, you have to support your kids.
You have to.
If you notice, when you go back in the day to now.
Mm-hmm. Back to the day to now.
Yes, so even think about Sister Act.
Sister Act.
Whoopi Goldberg. Lauryn Hill, she wanted to sing.
I thought The Color Purple, y'all. I'm sorry.
She wanted to sing, but her mom was like, no, you can't sing. You ain't going to be like your daddy. A lack of support. Support your child. Even if you're not fond of what they want to be involved in, remember, they are their own person. Everybody is an individual. Let them explore their talent, because what you may not want them to be, that may have been what they were destined to be. Mm-hmm. And now you done discourage them. Mm-hmm. So now they out here trying to figure out what they want to do, what lane they want to go. Then they start hanging with the wrong crowd. Then they start getting into the wrong things. Now they acting out. Now they disrespecting you. You wondering why, and you saying, oh, I don't know why they acting like this.
So that goes back to and if everybody, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Follow us. Come on, share, man. We out here. We out here. Shout out to my man OG Percy and Diamond Stone and Two Real TV, man, and Trey 36 Hundo, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Salute, man. We coming from the 6 all the way to Texas. But I want to ask you a question, because this is very important, y'all. Very important. Very important. Shout out to my Facebook people and my YouTube people. Very important.
And Instagram.
And can't forget about IG. We mess with the IG. So, for example, because we got a question from Tia. Tia from Chicago. What's up, Chi-Town? Yeah. What's up, baby? I know you got the New Jordans. She said, is it okay to play ratchet music around your kids?
Around your kids? I don't think so.
Why is that, Queen Fee? She's in deep thought.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Majority of the time, I do not even play music in the car. Majority of the time.
Just silence?
Silence, a podcast. If I am playing some music, 9 times out of 10, I'm not listening to Power 107.
Why not?
All you hear is sex, drugs, killing. I don't want no little ratchet daughter. I don't want my son thinking it's okay to date ratchet girls.
And throwing up twisted
fingers. I don't
fingers.
want no thug as a son. And I don't want no killer as a son. And I don't want my daughter to think it's okay to date thugs and these illiterate boys. And that's just me.
I feel
call it what you want.
I get it. I have a son. I don't have a daughter. But I ain't gonna lie. Some of the things that Nikki, no disrespect, Nikki. I rock with you, Nikki. Come on the podcast, baby. Stallion, I know why they call you a stallion, because that's a horse. And stallions, that's a different story. But y'all be talking about that right here. You know how in Atlanta, the girl do that left cheek.
No, you know what? Right, Nicki Minaj is not even as bad as the city girls. I don't even.
Ooh, Hot Girl Summer. That's what you talking about. I'm just saying that's what they like now, though. So that's what I'm saying.
Summer, they got a hot girl year.
Hot girl year 365. So that's what I'm saying. Like me personally, like when my son was growing up, I would let him hear rap, but I would not play 2 Live Crew, Don't stop, get it, get. You know what I'm talking about, y'all.
Right.
I
You
wouldn't
just
play
gotta
that
pick
around
and
him.
choose what you want your kids to hear. Some people is okay with it. That's fine. It's a no judgment zone here. But I know what I want for my kids and what works for me.
That's like on Sundays, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because we both believe in the Lord, and I hope y'all believe in the Lord because it's coming. That's a different story. We're gonna talk about that, but that's Queen Fee. So we one day I was telling her, and I told a couple of people on Sundays I don't listen to certain music. I make sure that it's appropriate. That's just me. But I know so many people that will sit up here and y'all don't know about what you said. What you talking about? I think that was you. What?
No, that was you.
That was you. That was her. That was her.
That was
If y'all heard that. Anyway, when you can I see this, please?
Yes.
So when you see the J Real shut up moment, she might do that, or she might take a sip. That's just what it is, because that's her shut up moment, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get one that soon. But anyway, Sundays, don't let your kids listen to Nicki Minaj and pop that for JJ. For JJ. Let's get back to parenting. So, for example, another question we got in. So, how do you co-parent, Queen Fee?
Co-parenting. Yes. How do you co-parent? First of all, you have to be over your baby's mom or your baby's dad. A lot of times, that's why co-parenting does not work.
Why is that?
Because people are not over the next person.
But
It
maybe
be bitter
necessarily
baby
they
moms
want.
and bitter baby dads. And because they cannot have the baby dad or the baby mom, they don't want to deal with the kids.
But what if it was a situation where they weren't even with the woman and they just had a child, and now they're at the point where it's like, okay, we matured, we understand, we got our grievances or whatever out the way. Mm-hmm. How do we co-parent to make this child have the best life it can have?
Well, me and my son's dad, we co-parent very well. Very well. He get him 3 days out the week, sometimes 4. He picks him up from school. He spends time with him. Um, Anything that my son needs, he's on top of everything that he needs. I don't have to ask. He has a girlfriend. Um, that's no issue. I don't know. We co-parent very well. We don't argue. We don't fight. Um,
I think co-parenting it can be an easy thing, long as you put the differences to the side.
Yep,
like
you
you
have
know
to
what, like we ain't
communicate.
together. Let's just
Communicate and have understanding.
Have an understanding. Yes,
Yep.
like okay, look, we're about to have this party. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Oh,
You gotta communicate.
Yep.
Communication is key, y'all.
Yes,
if y'all ain't heard the live podcast the other day, we was talking about relationships. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Communication is the key. You have to grow up. You have to let go. You have to heal. You got to.
Well, I see you talking about healing. What if ain't nobody was ever hurt and it just wasn't meant to be?
I wasn't saying. I'm just saying in general. If they wasn't, they wasn't. If they was, they was. It's a general question. Don't touch my stuff.
That's Courtney B, the boss.
Okay, let's talk about. This is something I want to touch bases on. You have, because we're not just talking about parenting for us. We talking about our parents and their parents and generational curses as far as parenting. You have some people that's grown and they still play the blaming game on their parents. Now that's what I was talking about with healing. You have to get over it. You have to get over what you went through in order to move forward in life. You can't be 40, 50 years old still blaming your mom or your dad for the issues that you have today.
You can't.
Because you losing out. Your kids is losing out.
I got a homeboy. Shout out to my homeboy, man, out there on the West Coast, man. This is my goon, man. My man, Nasty Nas. What up, Nasty Nas? But Nasty Nas, it took him a while to grow up as a man. He would always say, like, man, if my dad would have did this, my dad would have did that, our life would have been different. Guess what? It's not. It's life. Is that what you're kind of talking about?
Yep, it's life. And people say if my dad would have did this or my mom would have did this. Think about it now, for example. You didn't know what to do as a parent in certain phases. So what make you think your parents didn't know what to do in certain phases? It was a whole different era for them. Living a whole different life, a whole different lifestyle. Like, for example, my mom has 4 kids, my dad has 4 kids. I'm the youngest of all my kids. I have 4 kids myself. So for each of my kids, they had a different parent, a different me. I had my daughter when I was 16. I was a child. So I had a different understanding of parenting. My oldest daughter is 19 now. I have a son, he's 4. He has a whole different parent. I'm bringing him up different than I brought them up because it was stuff that I didn't know as a parent. And you only learn these things over time. Like, you have some females that have kids and they pawn their kids off on their grandma or on their mom because they are still living a life and they was young when they had
Young
kids.
minded? Like,
Not they was young when they had kids.
but I'm saying, like, so when you telling me and telling the world, what up, world, they're putting stuff off. So you're saying, like, for example, like our
Let
city.
me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. I'm gonna get to it.
Listen.
Let me get to it. They put their kids off on their parents because they were still young, which they wanted to live life and enjoy life. Now they have grown up and they are the best parent ever because they have learned. They have grew. And don't blame yourself as a parent if you did miss out on certain things with your kids. Don't blame yourself because it's certain stuff that you didn't know then that you know now. And maybe somebody wasn't in your ear like, nah, you don't need to go out today. Go home, be with your kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you know better, do better. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
When you know better, do better.
She said so. She's talking about basically how, are you talking about like teaching responsibility? When you know better, you can also go off and teach somebody.
Teaching responsibility.
So they won't do the same mistakes that you did.
Yes, teaching and learning.
Exactly. That's like with my grandma, my great grandma, man, 19 something. My grandma was born in 1950 something. So just imagine all the racism that was around the world back then.
Your grandma was not born in 1957.
Yes, she was.
My mom was born in 1956. Your grandma had to been born later than that. Yeah.
So check this out.
1934.
1934. Sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm thinking about my mama. Because my grandma was born in 1934. Tattoo right there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I know Ruth Mary Price shaking in her grave. Ready to kick my. You see, I told y'all on the podcast. What's up, Facebook? She gonna do that J Real shut up moment. But for example, just think about what we go through now as adults in 2023. Mm-hmm. These kids have these phones.
Oh, cell phones and parenting.
How many parents?
Parents, check your kids' phone.
Check that shit.
Check your kids'
phone. Check it. That TikTok. And they get to doing that TikTok.
And at a certain time,
YouTube.
Take their phone. At dinner time, have them sit the phones down, because one thing I am noticing, these kids is losing their communication skills. They losing their communication skills.
Exactly.
Or they on the phone. For example, I took my son to Boy Scouts today, and they can't have their phones in there. But the one little boy, he was on the phone. He like, put your phone down. He like, put your phone down. man, it was a battle for him to put his phone down that he ended up having to take it.
Hey, matter of fact, I gotta say this. Huge shout out to my man Kevin Hart, man. When he came to Columbus, Ohio, man, he said a funny joke. I'm gonna let y'all know real quick. He said, "But it's gonna be on Netflix, so maybe I get in trouble if I see it."
It's probably
check out Kevin Hart Netflix when he came to Columbus, Ohio. That's all I'm gonna say. And he said something very key about these phones to young people and old people.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
Yeah.
You young motherfuckers don't know how to put this down. Y'all can't put this down. Y'all don't know nothing about this right here. Look, y'all will be lost if y'all ain't have your phone in your hand. And some of y'all old people, y'all don't know when to take y'all medicine if you don't have this phone and this new technology. I'm just saying. Kevin Hart, shout out, man. What's up, bro? Love you, bro. Come on, get on the podcast one day, Kevin. We're gonna holler at you. You know what I mean? And shout out to my man OG Percy again, man. We gotta get you out here, man. You and Diamond Style and Trey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you ain't
talking about parenting.
Sure.
Parenting. Child support.
Oh, yes, that's Let's talk about child support.
Money.
I don't have any of my kids' father on child support.
I never paid child support.
Because they do what they're supposed to do. Flat out. Even when my oldest daughter's dad didn't do what he was supposed to do, I don't need no child support from you. Now he do exactly what he's supposed to do. He have grown up to be a man, and I'm so thankful for that.
Yes.
But you got people that put their kids' dad on child support because they want the money. Some of them, that's all you get is the money. You don't even get, your kid don't even get time with the dad because.
Do you think that's because women are being spiteful?
Yeah, but some of them they just want the money. They just want the money. They don't even
get
care
their nails done, hair done, everything. Yeah. And some of y'all parents, I ain't gonna lie, it's embarrassing, man, when y'all be walking around in Walmart with your bonnets on
and house clothes and house shoes. Ghetto at its finest.
Fabulous.
Get it together. Get it together.
How you gonna get a stand-up man and you over here walking around showing your daughter it's okay to walk in Walmart
with a head bonnet on, just looking crazy? Pull your shirts down and your pants up. It's not presentable. It's not
and brothers, y'all too, man. Stop wearing your breeches low. Pull your pants. Get you a belt, bro.
Don't nobody want to see your drawers.
You get you a belt.
Teach your son something different. Set an example. Lead by example. There we go. Lead by example.
Lead by example. Ain't that what you said earlier?
Always lead by example.
And that goes why it says, well, parenting, you got to be a teacher. Because these kids, they only observe what they see. It's facts.
So they see you doing it, they think it's okay. For my people on Facebook, my phone is so far back that I cannot even see y'all's comments. Sorry. Like it's all the way on the other side of the room.
All the way over there.
But I am right here.
I'm glad y'all supporting that. What up?
I am on YouTube. So you can go to Queen and Crowns or Queen Fee on YouTube and comment on there. But y'all can
we coming. We got a question from my man Nick. He said, how do you be a better parent? What's up, Nick? I see you, brother.
Learn from yesterday. Being a better parent, first you got to be a better you. Be a better you. But I'm not gonna lie, it's hard being a parent.
It is hard.
It's hard. And when you have kids at a young age, you really didn't even have time for yourself.
And you know what I've learned? This is just me personally. With my son, y'all, like when I was in a dark place and I was messing up as a dad. I was messing up because I was focused on some other stuff I shouldn't have been focused on. Messing around with this girl, doing this and that, trying to wear a pimp fade. You know, I'm growing my hair out too. That's a different story.
Cut off. Go ahead.
Anyway, I wasn't being the best father because I'm not a baby daddy. I'm a father. And I learned if you listen to these kids and see what they're on, it will help you be a better parent.
It will.
You gotta listen to them, y'all, because you don't know what they go through, man. Like I said, when it came back to this phone, we didn't have this back in my day. We had a roller.
And it's a new era.
New era.
It's a lot going on.
Can I say it?
Go ahead. I don't know what
they can get on Pornhub now with this damn thing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we didn't have that back in the day. Grandpa had that put up in the box.
Okay, but anyways.
Shut up, J. Real moment. I'm just saying. But yes, listen to your kids. Listen to them. See what they like. That's how you grow. You know, and like I said, show them love. Even when you whoop their ass.
Yep. Still show them
love. Then show them love.
You know,
gotta show love.
And you know what? Tell them why you whooped them. And explain to them why, so that they make that mistake again. So that they know next time to think twice about what they did. Don't just whoop their butt and send them to their room. Let them know why they whoop them. Why you whooped them. Like my youngest son, I don't even whoop him. When he do something, I'll be
not
like,
at all. Not even a smack of the hand.
I don't have to whoop him because I talk to him. We communicate.
Communication,
I talk to him.
Key.
And I always been talking to him since he was a little baby. Like I talked to him. Why did you do that? This is what's going to happen if you do this. So don't do it again. You know, sometimes they got to learn on their own.
They got
the hard head. They got to learn on their own.
What's that old school saying? Hard head, soft ass.
Yep.
Soft ass.
Yep. So, just communicate with your kids, because even though they are kids, they are still human. So talk to them. Don't yell at them. How would you feel if somebody just yelling at you? Rah, 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 rah. You ain't paying them no attention. You're not going to take them serious, and better yet, you probably ain't even going to want to deal with them no more. You might just do the opposite of what they want you to do. So try talking to your kids. Ask your kids questions. Communicate with them. Take them out on a date. Have a family day once a week or every 2 weeks, whatever your budget fits in. Sit down with your kids. Ask them how was their day at school. Tell them good morning in the morning. Text them and throughout the day, because they always on their phones. Excuse me. Let them know that you love them. It's not too late to change your ways. You are still learning as adults.
And you know what's crazy? There's people out here, y'all, that will say, oh, that person's stuck in their ways. They'll never change. But you can change. It might take time, but it's up to you if you want it. And that's just like a kid. I know a kid who was one of the most disrespectful kids I ever saw in my life in football. Bad as hell. Calling his mama by her first name. Calling grandma the female dog word. I ain't going to say it on the podcast. I ain't going to say it. And I used to get in his ass. Make him run laps, this, that, and the third. And it's like, how can we change this kid's mentality to be better? So that means we got to be role models.
Right.
Because they only do what they see. That's just like, how you think this girl know how to speak Spanish? Because her mama been speaking Spanish in front of them the whole time. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. And all my Spanish people, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Mucho cerveza.
He know 2 words.
I know more than that. Besame culo. To all y'all women that know what that means. Matter of fact, can we get some knowledge?
Yes, always. It's always.
Even though we're talking about parenting, in Spanish, besame culo means kiss my ass. I know all the cuss words. Now, I can't have a full...
That's a bad kid moment.
That's a bad kid moment. Can you see what I'm saying? So you have to teach them. That's why, like in Spanish, lo siento means sorry. So I'm sorry, YouTube world, Facebook world. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you some Spanish that I know. Well, shout out to Mexico, too. I can't wait to go back to Mexico. I had a great time there.
Yes. I love my family there.
What you say? Your family?
I love my family there.
You got Mexican family?
Yes, I do.
For real?
Yes.
Tequila?
Tequila.
What kind of tequila?
Tequila.
Oh, we over here talking about parenting, but we talking about tequila. That's another thing. Some of y'all parents, I'm just saying, I talk about myself too sometimes. We cannot, if you really want this child to succeed, you cannot be smoking in front of them, drinking in front of them. Show them something different. Take them to the park. Even parents that, you know, you might feel like you don't got nothing to do. Just take them to the park. Walk, fly a kite. Some people don't even know about kites no more.
Sure don't.
Did y'all used to fly kites?
Yes, we still fly kites.
Y'all still fly kites?
I got kites put up over here for when it comes springtime.
Go
summertime.
fishing.
Yes, fishing.
Go.
Got fishing posts. Me and my kids, we do a lot. We do a lot.
That's what you
We
got to do.
love going fishing with my dad. He loved fishing.
Really?
Yep, me, my brother, my dad, we would all link up. We would go fishing. We would try to do it.
Shout out, bro. What up, bro?
Yep.
What's up, man? If
Shout
you
out to
watching,
my
what
brother.
up?
Yep.
Yes. Another thing that we want to talk about on parenting, because this is very key. Some people don't believe in this. When I go to church, because we both go to church, because he's coming. Get these kids in the church.
He ain't never left. God is always here.
He's always here.
He's
always
here.
He's always here.
No, I'm a strong believer. Take your kids to church. Let them know who God is. And, you know, that's how they gain morals and respect. And because when I was younger, if I go to do something, I think like, dang. I'm thinking back to going to church when I was younger. You don't do this. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That will pave your child's path, which way they choose to go. Get them in church, even just introduce them to God, and you'll see a change in them because now they're going to start to think. Just plant that seed. Plant that seed in your kids' soul, heart, and mind.
Yes, because, you know, there's one thing for sure. Knowledge, they can't take that away from you.
Yep.
And you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What's that? Go ahead, Quinn.
One thing you can't take from me is my knowledge.
Yes. And that's what these kids go off of. They learn. There was kids I was growing up. I ain't gonna lie, I was class clown. And I got best dressed too, man.
Shit.
I did. Yeah, Clinton was good. What's that?
I was a good kid.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I was in the chess club. I was in sisterhood programs.
Chess, great game.
I did drop out of school though.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's fine. I'm not
but
ashamed
look at you
of
now.
it. I'm not ashamed of it.
Look at you
I
now.
got pregnant when I was a week before I turned 15. I had my daughter when I was 16. I was in the 10th grade. I went to school. After I had my daughter, I got homeschooled. I went to school a little bit after that, but I had to work and take care of my daughter. I had to be a mom. And growing up in that era, it's like work, go to school, work, go to school, work, go to school, and take care of your responsibilities. So I dropped out of school and I just worked. I worked. But I did go back to school. In 2013, I got my GED, and guess what? My kids got to see me walk across that stage. So don't never think as a parent that you cannot set an example for your kids because you didn't do this or you didn't do that. Because it's never too late.
It's never too late.
I got my GED. I became an STNA. I worked in the health field for a while. Because I always wanted to help people, but it got overwhelming and emotional, and I was growing attachment, but also I feel like I wasn't doing enough with my life because I know I'm brilliant. So I got out of that field, worked the corporate job in the corporate world. Then I started my own business as an entrepreneur, and I love it. I love it.
And that's something.
I got multiple certificates. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, everybody out here has obstacles and hurdles and different circumstances and situations that you have to deal with. But you heard a little bit of the Queens, just a little bit, just a little. Because it's big. I'm telling y'all don't even know. Wait till y'all. Come on now.
Oh, yeah,
like and
y'all.
subscribe because we got a lot of stuff covered, y'all.
April 1st, we are having spring break at the Village. The Village Park and Eat off of Main Street, 3696 East Main Street in Whitehall, across from the Walmart, directly beside the Wingstop. Got to give y'all Pacific direction.
Yes. But I'm telling you,
it's going to be from 10 to 6, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for the kids. Queen and Crowns will be there. Queen and Crowns present a fun day at the Village. The bounce houses will be there. We'll have vendors there. We're still looking for vendors. So if you're interested, tap in. The tickets for the kids to enjoy themselves would be $10. Just $10. You get food, drink, and activities. And from 7 to 11, it's going to be adult time.
Adult time, yes. Live bands, everything. Yes, good food is going down.
Yes, and April 8th and 9th, we will be having the re-grand opening at the Village. So that's going to be nice too. Live bands, sip and paint, fire pits, the bounce houses will be there too. Throughout the summer, Queen and Crowns will be presenting a fun day at the Village. So I have an actual location for my bounce houses. At Bounce House Park, it will be at the Village, 3696 East Main Street.
Hello.
Yes. First bounce house.
Was it basketball?
I got all kind of bounce houses.
You got the basketball one?
First bounce house playground, real life playground in the city. I'm setting the trends. I set the trends. Yes. I'm excited. Please come out and support the Village. Yes. And the whole meaning of the Village is that it take a village. And the Village provides a platform for entrepreneurs to succeed and be successful. So even our spaces that we have for the vendors are very affordable. It's between $20 and $50. I mean, $25 and $50, depending on what you're selling. Oh. So tap in.
Tap in. And Tiffany, what's up, Tiffany? Good looking on. Oh, Tiffany, what's up, girl? Shout out, man. Tiffany, Columbus Public Schools, Independence High School. She had to send in something and said, ooh, Tiffany, she got some stuff to say. I don't know, Tiffany, we can do this. She said, as parenting, should I be mindful of the things that other people try to tell me about how to raise my child? Good question, Tiffany. What up, Independence?
That's a good one. That's a good
one, Tiffany.
Because people have their beliefs. Matter of fact, son, the other day that I was listening to,
what?
It was on the DLU.
What up, DL? Come on, make it on the show, right?
He took a picture with his grandson.
Can we say this real quick?
Go ahead.
Our condolences, DL, man. We know you lost your son. Our condolences went all the way from Columbus, Ohio. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Ricky Smiley. DL, see y'all. Look, Buckeye Nation. Sometimes we get a little lost in the. That's a different story. We're going 420. Wait till the 420 podcast. Okay. DL, what's up, bro? Unicated Columbus.
He was kissing his grandson.
Whoa.
DL.
He kissed his grandson like Birdman and what?
On the cheek or something like that. But anyways, and what he said made perfect sense.
What did he talk about?
What he said was people was commenting. People like, oh, you don't do that. But what he said made sense because people went through their traumas in their life. You got to think molestation, rape, everything. Just because y'all went through it, that don't mean that other people got that on their mind. Because you're not comfortable. So that goes back to being mindful of people in their ways of parenting.
Yes, so you talk about consideration?
Yeah. I mean, some people is still dealing with trauma. So they put that off. They see somebody else doing something. Oh, that's wrong. No, it's wrong to you, but not to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's okay to suggest things it's okay to suggest parenting tips, but I don't think it's appropriate to tell somebody what they need to do as a parent.
Right.
You can suggest it, but don't tell them.
But what if you see some outlandish stuff where you
Still,
know it's wrong? That's like if we're
I
friends.
suggest that you should do this. You should try this next time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you're a true friend, coming soon, true friends. Great topic, y'all. Y'all gotta tune on to that. Gotta tune into the real friends and fake friends episode.
Big
Y'all.
lies, small facts.
Ooh, talk to them again. Big what? What'd you say?
Big lies, small facts.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. Big facts, small lies. Big facts, small
That's
lies.
the queen, y'all. Y'all gonna have to you gonna learn. You're gonna learn about the queen thing.
It's a big fact that people still deal with trauma from their childhood, but it's a small lie that is affecting them as a parent today.
Yeah, like I know a homegirl. We ain't gonna shout her out, man, because I know how she get down, man. She might motherfucker throw a brick through the window, man, and I might have to, you know what I'm saying, call some people or something, but that's a different story. But she raises her kids to a certain degree. Where she let them cuss. She let them lie. They have stole from her. She has just endured. Is it endure? Endure?
Do she? But let me ask you this: do she complain about what they do?
Yes, she does.
That's her problem. She let them do it.
That's what I'm saying.
They are like they are because
she
allowed it. She allowed it. Don't go complaining and crying. I'm the wrong one to come to complaining and crying about anything when you allowed it. You got a problem, fix the problem.
Fix the problem.
If you didn't do this, that wouldn't have happened.
And
if you don't like what's going on, change what's going on.
And you know the scary shit?
What?
What's scary to me? Them little gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all know about Gremlins, it's an old school show. Gremlins, they be so disrespectful. And she'll call me and be like, oh, they did this, they did that, and the third, and she like, well, why don't you whip their ass? Why are you allowing them to do that? You're the parent. You're not their friend. You are not their schoolmate buddy. Whoop their ass. Can I say that?
Whoop their butts.
Whoop their butts.
Take away stuff. Mm-hmm. Quit trying to be their friend.
Take away that.
Quit trying to be
they don't
their
like
friend.
That.
See, it's a time and place to be a friend. It's a time and place to be a parent. Quit trying to be their friend when you want them to act right. Quit trying to be their friend when you know they're doing wrong. Take their phones, whoop their butts, put them on punishment. Quit giving them special treatment. They suspended from school. No, you can't go outside.
Give them some water.
You can't
Stop giving them all that sugar.
So-and-so's house. Yes, even down to that. No, you can't have no juice. No, you can't have no snacks. You eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Water.
And water. H2O.
Water.
It's a privilege. You ain't getting no special privilege when you cannot respect me and yourself. Yes.
She left me hanging.
Oh, I did. Come on.
She left me hanging.
Come on.
Oh, we're gonna do it?
Yeah.
We'll do it at the end. Y'all ain't even ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. But anyway, so we got another thing. Who's this from? Dave. Oh, okay. Brother Dave. What up, Dave? I see you, Dave. I don't even know you, bro. But it says, as a parent, how do I set boundaries?
Say no.
Nope.
No. Some parents don't know how to say no.
Nope. Oh, I need them new Yeezys. Man, and y'all be thinking my man Kanye. You know what? Can I say this, please?
Kanye ain't crazy.
Kanye ain't crazy. His shoes might be ugly, but Kanye ain't crazy. Y'all be buying them shoes. I'm just saying.
Some people do. I don't. I like them. I like.
Man, them shoes
very
ugly, man.
I like certain kind of
Kanye, I'll mess with you, man. Come on the podcast, man. I rock with you, man. But them shoes, I love your music though, bro. You can help me out. A lot of time. And just even like what you go through.
He misunderstood. He's misunderstood. He's a
misunderstood. But how do you feel about that? What the brother was saying about setting boundaries? Say no.
About boundaries.
Say no.
Yeah, say no. For example,
don't let them on TikTok.
Let me tell you this. These kids think they are 10 steps ahead of us, but really they like 12 steps behind us.
10 going on 15?
They like, no, they be trying to pull a quick one on us, but we already done been there. We already done did that. So before you get to step 2 of your whole little plot, we already on step 10. Phone is dying.
Well, Queen Fee got to go for a second. So I'm going to give y'all a little joke, right? So check this out. This is a funny J Real moment. So look, there was this blind guy, right? He went, this has nothing to do with parenting. Nothing. This is one of these little things that we're going to do from time to time on the podcast. So there was this blind guy. He went to this restaurant, right? And he can't see the menu because they didn't have it in Braille. So,
no. We are not doing that.
Look, y'all.
We are not doing that one.
Look what Queen Fee said, though.
No.
You want to hold it?
He will tell that one on a different podcast, not this one. Not this episode. I am back.
Y'all gonna hear about that blind dude. That blind dude. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yes, just shut your mouth.
Shut my mouth.
Oh boy, who raised this guy? It's been real, Facebook.
Yes, it has.
And
yes, it has.
YouTube.
Yes.
And IG. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. So, if y'all have any questions or any topics y'all want to talk about,
inbox us.
Yes, comment
we coming.
below under the live. Let us know, and we will touch bases on it.
We coming.
Yes, I'm excited. We try to touch bases about everything. Turn down a little bit, please. Scoot over some, sir. Thank you.
She want me in the background. She want to be the queen. That's cool though.
Yes.
Because the queen moves everywhere around the board in chess, and the king is the last thing you got to get to end the game of chess. Church. So go ahead, queen. I'll get my last talk. Just saying.
Set your board up right. Position your pawns correctly. Make sure that bishop and that rook is in the right spot. Some of that.
Hey, y'all, world, thank you guys for tuning in. It was a great conversation. I'm glad for all the people that can hit us up with some questions. We're coming at you soon. And what else did you want to tell them about everything else that's coming on with the podcast?
Big facts, small lies.
Big facts, small lies, y'all. Yes, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things, sports, movies, everything. Next one, music. R&B music and hip hop.
Yes.
Ooh.
We will be having this scavenger hunt going on come spring and summer. Since we sow Columbus, we sow Ohio, we sow Columbus.
From the 6th.
Yes. So we'll just be going to different monuments around the city, and you gotta figure out what we'll be talking about. You find it. It's a surprise. You get a prize. And we are looking for guests to come and join us on our podcast. If you interested, I know Shanae Banks. She already hit me up.
What up, man? Yes. You talking about Starbucks?
Yes.
What up, Starbucks?
Miss Entrepreneur. Yes. So Shanae, she'll be coming on soon. I'll be hitting you up. Yes. Anybody else that want to come and talk and tell their story, talk about their business, whatever the case may be. It's National Women's Month. So, ladies, please come. I met this wonderful lady named Paula Balt today. She served in the Army. Yes, beautiful lady. Matter of fact, I'm going to post her later. I took some lovely pictures of her. It was an honor to meet her. She is now 70. I think she said 70. I forgot how old she is. 70, yeah. Beautiful. Gray hair full of hair. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Honor. It was my honor to meet her. But everyone have a good Saturday. Be safe if you're going out. Enjoy yourself. Life is short. Tomorrow isn't promised. Stay safe. Make wise decisions. Be a better parent. Be a better you.
Parent, be a bit
Yes,
better
yes,
parent.
yes.
That's the
It's
topic.
yes, it's support out there. Sometimes as parents, we don't have the help we need or the support we need. Oh, one thing that I did want to say as a parent, don't nobody owe you nothing or or is obligated to take care of your kids. You laid down and had them kids and made them kids, you take care of your kids. If you as a woman, if your kids dad ain't there, you gotta do what you gotta do. As a man, if the kid's mother ain't where she's supposed to be as a mother, you gotta do what you do. Don't play the blaming game. When you know better, you do better. Be the best you.
And guess what, y'all? Like I was saying, man, we're gonna have some jokes where I'm gonna tell y'all some jokes by myself. But that right there is one of the things you're gonna see on our podcast, the Queen Fee, where she gives knowledge and guidance to everybody, men, women, young kids, and everything. I really appreciate y'all supporting and just being YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Everything.
Everything. Because we everything, y'all. We everything.
Yeah.
We ain't just Columbus, Ohio. We around the world. And we out. We gotta
Worldwide.
go. You ready? Come on, can we show 'em? Because she messed it up last time.
I ain't messing none up.
Look, she still messed it up.
Eh,
All right, y'all. Bye. I'm out. I gotta go. Bye. I'll see y'all next time.
yes, you got to go.
Okay.